3 more minutes. So we got sugar, we got salt, and we got milk powder. Milk powder.
So it's not chocolate chips in there.
I cooked up.
Oh, okay. So how many ounces of raspberries?
I believe it's going to be 10 ounces.
10 ounces?
Yeah, I believe it's going to be 10 ounces.
Oh, of what?
Raspberries, frozen raspberries. Okay.
Sugar, salt, milk powder, and then butter.
Sugar, salt, and butter, right?
So there's no change on
milk
this
powder.
one, guys, except we half it, and instead of using blueberry, we're going to go ahead and use raspberries. Okay. So I'm going to start creaming this thing. What's creaming method? It's got sugar, salt, milk powder, and butter. And also, I want you guys to also know that in this book, it divides it. Look at the recipe. You see how it divides it for you? See that? That's what they want you to put in the creaming method as an initial point. And then it draws a line, and after that, eggs comes on.
Bless you. One more, you get a wish. You haven't heard that? If you do sneeze 3 times in a row, you get a wish.
So what am I going to do? I'm going to go and do one of the technique, and that is always to scrape. Right, guys?
No, nothing has changed. You just changed chocolate chips.
So the next item in question is always going to be the eggs, right? Followed by any other liquid, right? Are you with me so far?
Yes,
right? In this muffin method, have you guys noticed that initially I asked you guys to actually place dry milk powder, right, guys? Okay. In this recipe, the exception is to the norm. You will see water, okay? If you add the water followed by eggs and vanilla extract, what you're going to do is you're going to separate the fat, okay? The water is later added on, right, when the dry goes in, right? Because what we are trying to recreate is fat-free milk. That's what we're trying to recreate. Everybody with me so far? Okay, here we go. So, once your fat and the initial product looks nice and nicely creamed, we are going to give that good old scrape. And we're going to add the eggs.
We're doing it tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. half the recipe, please. I am doing the half the recipe right now, so this is exactly what you guys need. Now, I do understand that some of you guys are working alone. If you are working alone, please don't do this. This is just a refresher. You notice I told you that periodically we're going to come back. Just like the cutting method, we had a refresher. It's not so much that, oh, we have to make sure we refresh them, but it's in accordance to what we are doing. Hey, this is what we need to do. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and add the vanilla extract. I'm going to go ahead and give it a good scrape. Okay, pay attention, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a good scrape because the fat looks really good emulsified at this point in time. I'm going to drop my dry ingredients. And remember, we do it all at once, yes? Now, this is important. The water is going to get added slowly as the machine goes. Yes?
Yes.
One, please. Always one when it comes to. Yeah. I'm going to do what, guys? A quick scrape. I'm going to tell you guys, for some reason, this recipe right here, we end up seeing all kinds of muffins come out tomorrow. Okay?
Why you did it like that?
I don't know, because, I don't know, just, I know you guys know creaming method, but I don't know, sometimes on the battlefield you guys freeze a little bit. You know what I mean? Okay, that's it. Okay, guys? Quick scrape until it incorporates. Okay, guys? I'm gonna set this thing aside. I'm gonna get my raspberries ready.
The folding. The sugar, the salt, the milk.
Oh wait, because we're doing the creamy mix. We're doing
I think you guys will also get an understanding that this is slightly lumpy too. Okay, guys? Because if we don't have it slightly lumpy, then what we're going to end up happening is that we would have probably overworked the batter. Okay, guys? The raspberries are going to get gently folded in. Don't overdo it, guys. It's just a disbursement. That's all you do. Got it? If you have liners, I would still spray on top a little bit, because sometimes they stick. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to get past this. People don't have lines by lines.
Nothing you should have most of the time.
Those muffins, we're gonna try some.
Unless you want to decide. Unless you want to unless you want to pass the sign. They only sell you 50 like $8.
What?
This is the cupcake lighters that have.
Okay. Here we go. Again, we're gonna do equal portioning, right, guys?
Yes, chef.
You can use any kind of fruit, not sure, like berries or something, if you don't like the raspberries. Like at
For
home.
tomorrow, oh, at home, yeah, absolutely. If you really want to find out about somebody, don't ever tell that person what you hate. Because sooner or later, that person is going to talk about that thing that you hate. You get to find out a lot about it.
I was just curious.
I remember my mom telling me that. When I used to be like, what does that mean? But
Now
it's true.
you know.
It could be, in the most simple case, it could be, are you aware that this and this and this is like so amped up? And then, it's, you listen as to what his reasoning is, right? And then you quickly find out, like, I hope I don't sound like. You understand what I'm saying? She was saying it's a mirror reflection. But that's a very simple thing. Like we hate something, we consume because we don't like it. But I'm talking about beyond that.
I don't dislike raspberries. I just don't use them.
So it's really.
Raspberries are expensive, so I was gonna use blueberries because I had some at home.
Are they sweet or sour?
Raspberries, that's good.
They're a little bit of
Yeah, a little bit of
depends on when you get them.
Yeah. Kind of chicken.
And depends on when you eat them.
Fighting snakes trying to get
Everybody's very worried.
Well, some of them are darker.
They're getting like more pink every single time.
What?
I said they're turning like pink because of the raspberries every time.
Pink is my favorite color.
Chef, for those
Yeah.
raspberry but frozen.
They're frozen. Did you guys have a chance to read the bullet points?
My children were
IQF stands for? It's in your bullet points, but it's instant quick frozen. And instant quick frozen, they don't put them in a they don't put them in a refrigerator. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard, but nitrogen is pretty powerful stuff. Right? You can even freeze us instantly. You have to have some left, guys. If you don't have some left, that means you've been overly generous. Everybody got it?
Yes, chef.
Okay, we're gonna bake these off. Let's come over there and let's try some of those items we baked.
Tyler gets her muffins.
18 minutes, Chef? Yes, sir.
How much of that time is muffin on purpose?
That is messed up.
My copy is. Yeah, I can't even talk.
Guys, go ahead